welcome back to my channel. It is a Friday, as you know. I've had a couple of weeks off because of Easter, but I'm so pleased to be back in the seat. I have got an exciting review for you today. Oh my giddy. So 17 makeup, talk to me. My mum used to use 17 foundation, and my giddy, it was the best foundation ever. The only way I can describe it is it was almost plasticky, but it just meant that when it was on the skin, it kind of, I don't know, it just had, I just loved it. So I'm really holding out a lot of hope for this new relaunched 17 range. I think they were first launched kind of 1968. I mean, we're talking a long time ago, but it went for like 50 years, and then they discontinued it only back in 2018. When I heard recently that they are relaunching 17, it made me remember this foundation, and I was like, wow, let's get a review in. Let's just see if maybe the foundation is the same. What are the products that they bought on the market? What age range are we looking at? Because obviously 17, you kind of think it's for the younger generation. So that is what we're doing today. So obviously this is a Boots own brand, so you're not going to be able to get it anywhere else apart from the Boots store or Boots online, and I will link everything down below for you if there's any products that you absolutely love. Before we crack on, if you have not yet subscribed and you would really like to be notified every week of my videos that I put up, then please do press that subscribe button, and right next to it there's a little bell. If you click that, that is what alerts you when I stick up videos. Coming in the next few weeks, we've got some exciting collaborations, including The Body Shop. We're going to get in there and just rediscover what their makeup line is about. We're talking Body Shop. Body Shop have been on the high street for absolutely donkeys, and we mustn't forget that they're there. So that'll be in a few weeks' time. I'm also planning a sleek makeup review tutorial, first impressions as well. I love a bit of sleek makeup, and I've also got some fab new dresses coming from Bella Barnett as well. So we're entering that wedding guest season, so hopefully there'll be some dresses there that you absolutely love. Let's crack on with this week's first impressions makeup review tutorial, because I'm going to be doing the whole lot. This is 17 makeup coming at you.
Gotta get it right now. Yeah, push over limits with it.
Righty tighty, I have taken off my makeup. As you can see, I am down to the virginal eyebrows, and it's these bad boys that I'm going to tackle today. If this doesn't go well, you won't be seeing this. However, if you are watching this, it means that it does go well. Firstly, I need to clip back my hair. Do you know, I love these. These are just one of the best and most simplest inventions for people that like doing their makeup. They come like this: blue ones, purple ones, pink ones, yellow ones, and the whole pack I think came to like maybe £6 from Amazon. I will link that down below if you are interested. So they come like this, and there's only the top bit that actually has the protective bit, which doesn't crimp your hair. So that top bit goes on the top of your hair, literally like this. It doesn't dent the hair, so if you have done your hair for a night out, it doesn't affect it, it doesn't kink it, but it just keeps it off your face. Right, Eyelure. Now, I didn't believe that these were cruelty free. However, when I went into Asda yesterday, I noticed that it actually has the official cruelty-free symbol on the packaging. So I did have a little bit of a Google. I mean, you can stick anything on your packaging and you don't have to be a certified cruelty-free brand. So I did think, well, I'll just double check on Ethical Elephant, which is the website that I go to, and I just want to make sure, quadruple check, that it is definitely a cruelty-free brand. So anyway, it was. So I'm super pleased, because obviously this is a brand that you can pick up from pretty much anywhere. I am really chuffed. Now, they didn't have a medium brown, so I went for dark brown. I've got to be honest with you though, ladies, I really don't read instructions. I've been doing my own eyebrows and eyelashes for years, as I used to do my hair all the time myself. I haven't done that for a while. I'm trying to leave it and just have it highlighted professionally. This hair needs a break, but I will be going back to doing my own hair, so do not fear, those videos are near. So they say the dye on the lashes will last up to 6 weeks. It only takes 15 minutes to apply and do, and there are up to 12 applications in this box. And this specific Eyelure product is vegan, but just as an FYI, if you are a vegan buyer, Eyelure isn't 100% vegan across the board, only specific products currently. I really wanted to do my eyelashes today for you as well. I could not find my MYLEE lash tint. I could only find the empty box, so unfortunately I'm going to have to order another one of these. But MYLEE is another cruelty-free brand. This is the brand that I've been using for about 3 years now. It's such an easy product to work work, maneuver and apply. If I do find this in between editing various parts of this video, I will do it for you, but if not, that is what I use normally, and obviously I get it in black. Never mix up your eyelash dyes and your eyebrow dyes. That could be very devastating for somebody with blonde hair. So yeah, brown on the eyebrows and black on the lashes. If you are also thinking about doing your own eyelashes and brows, or maybe just brows at home, I would recommend this little kit. Oh look, it actually comes with its own mascara wand. This may actually be a lot better because it's shorter than those bristles, obviously. So I mean, I'll give them both a go and just see which one works better, but that is what comes with the actual kit. Then you've got the colour cream, which is obviously in the dark brown, which is that product there, and then you've got the activator cream that activates it. Right, so this is the colour cream. Oh, Shizen. Right, so it's already partly come out. I am going to add 2 centimetres. That might be 3. So this is the activator cream, and they say exactly the same. So if I do 2 centimetres of this as well, or 2.5, I mean, you know, it's much of a muchness, isn't it? There you go. That was more like 5. You see, I just literally, I'll know anyway by the consistency. Right, now you have those 2 products in the bottom, you kind of think, really? There's not enough there. Honestly, there is. I just give it a little mix now. The colour of the cream is not representative of the colour that it goes on your brows, believe me. Right, so I've given that a really good mix up. Can't get that end bit off. So what I'm going to do is, I'm just going to put this product on this, and I'll use that. Otherwise, that's just wastage. Right, and then I'm going to go and paint it onto my eyebrows. This is exactly as you would do your brow powder or your brow cream, or however you fill in your brows. So it's worth not overthinking it, honestly. Now I'm really kind of pushing it on now, so I've got quite a lot of product covering the hairs. Obviously this is a dark brown dye, so I'm just going to keep my eye on it. You know, already I'm kind of creating a much thicker brow, and I'm doing it just with the dye. So I can actually tell now already that it is dyeing the hair. I can actually see that. I'll be interested to know if this does actually dye the skin underneath, or whether it does just attach to the hairs. I've got little tweezers, and I'll just go around. I can really clearly see where all of the odd little hairs are. It's actually incredible how quickly it changes the colour of the hair, so I'm getting a little panicky. I'm just going to go over it. It's normally fine. I always have this kind of like wibble wobble, but yeah, it's very dark now. Wow, okay. Happy with that. So you can kind of panic a little bit and think, oh my god, it's gone really, really dark. But the other product that I use, the MYLEE brand, it actually does dye the skin underneath, which is kind of what I would like, because then it fills in those kind of natural gaps. But I can do that with my eyebrow pencil that I bought for today. I might just go over it one more time and just see what we can do. See if I can actually dye that part of the skin there. I love having darker brows than my hair. I always have done. So, you know, some people like it, some people think it looks really, really odd. But I really like the definition. I think it's good to frame your eyes. Without a doubt, it's definitely dyed the hairs, but I don't think it's particularly dyeing the skin underneath. I'm just going to wipe off the second bit I put on this one. I'm happy with that. Right, I'm going to leave this for another 30 seconds and then I'll go in and wipe it out. If I was going in and also doing my eyelashes brown, which I guess I could have done, then I could just go in with this mascara wand and actually just push them through. In fact, should I do that? Should we just do it? Let's just do it. Here goes. Just rolling it through and coating the hairs. If you've got quite a steady hand, which I think I do, then you can definitely do this at home with your eyes open. Yeah, so I'm kind of just coating the lashes. Actually going on really well. Right, I mustn't forget the brow. So I'm just going to go and take the left brow off. Right, so all the brow dye is off. I'm just going to carry on doing my lashes. don't know if you can see, but when I lift up my lashes, you can see they're all coated, which is brilliant. And the same goes for those ones as well, right down to the root. That is how simple that process is, as you can see pretty much in real time, and I've done it here in front of you. I just need to wait another 30 seconds, then I'm going to wipe it off, and then we're going to start on this makeover. Number 17, you better deliver. Made a big difference, and that wasn't even black, so my eyes are watering because that micellar water absolutely kills me. It's not tested on animals, so I suppose sometimes you've got to take the rough with the smooth. There we have it, hair's done, but we can crack on with this video. Right, number 17. This has been a long awaited little review for me. I remember 17, as I said, I was just probably 15, my first ever foundation. I haven't been able to find the same consistency since, so I'm really hoping to God that the foundation that I've got today is actually going to do what I remember it used to do. Right, as you know, I'm not a primer girl, but for the purpose of these reviews, I will always try their primers out. So I was quite surprised at how many primer products they had. I love balm primers. If I had to use a primer, I'd use a balm primer. This is my e.l.f. balm primer, and actually it's pretty similar, exactly the same actually, packaging wise, apart from the colour of the lid. I do use primer, don't I? Just need to tell myself I do. Right, what I would normally do with this type of primer is just use my nail, poke it right in, get enough out, about that amount, maybe a little bit more, and then I'm gonna pop it on my face. As you know, I'm not a big primer fan, but I can definitely tell a better one from a really bad one. I can feel that it feels like it is filling areas of my face, which I guess is what primers promise to do. Almost blur out those finer lines and fill in the gap so that when you put your foundation on, it sits better. Who knows? I don't know. I've never got to the end of the day and gone, oh, I'm so pleased I put that primer on because my makeup has lasted so much longer. Right, foundation. For my colouring, I was sorted. Can't actually remember how dark the foundations went. Makeup these days is a completely different ballgame. We talk undertones, we talk shades, consistency, reflection, texture, all the rest of it. Anyway, it's called Second Skin Enhancing Foundation. This one is in 003N and this one is in 003Y. The difference being this is a yellow undertone and this is a neutral undertone. I've always placed myself kind of yellow. Let's have a little swatch and see what they look like. This is in 003Y. I like. Already I like. This is the 003N. Okie dokie. Let's give this a little whirl. Right, let's go in with the 003Y. That's good, that's good. This kind of makes me think that the 003N, which I'm using on the other side of my brush, might be a bit light. I would say that the Y is definitely closer to my skin tone. That is a really good foundation. Is it like the original? I'm not going to speak too soon, but it's going on the skin and it's almost kind of, it is basically looks like a second skin. It's a really lovely coverage, colour, and it blends well. Oh, I'm really chuffed with that. There we go. That is a bloody good foundation, and for £5, wow. The 003N I'm going to keep for the winter months, for summer, and now I'll definitely be using the 003Y. I'm really chuffed with that because it's always the foundation that kind of molds the rest of these videos, so I'm really chuffed with that. I'm dead chuffed with that. Right, concealer. Right, they have this Second Skin Enhancing Concealer. They do, I think, maybe 8 different shades of this concealer, so not a huge range, but enough. And I got this in the 001Y. There we go. And I'm just going to go straight in the areas where I definitely need a little bit more lightening and covering up. Let's go a little bit around the nose, maybe just drag it down those little lines. And I think that's all I'm going to do because less is more. Right, I'm going in with my Real Techniques 421. Love this brush. It's dense, but it's super, super soft. It's perfect for under the eyes. That blended very well. Super impressed. That's a really, really lovely concealer. It doesn't look heavy, does it? And it's definitely kind of taken away that slightly darker area. I could probably have a little bit more here and a little bit more here. And because I'm not scared of it now, I'm definitely gonna give that a little go. As you know, I'm not a powder girl. It's just too much to deal with. So I didn't pick up their powders, but they do a loose powder. They don't do a pressed powder, not that I can remember, but they do the loose powder. There was a review for that and it got 5 out of 5. So by all means, try that out. Right, highlighters. That excitement that runs through my veins. I picked the liquid, the light reflected liquid highlighter up. They have this in 3 different shades. I think gold, rose, and champagne. This is the champagne one. I normally pick up the powder highlighters, but I have so many powder highlighters and I'm happy with my selection. So they do have the powder highlighters, and again it comes in the same 3 colours, rose, gold and champagne. But let's give this a go. This has a 5 out of 5 review as well on the Boots website. It says lightweight liquid highlighter for luminous skin with just 1 drop. We shall see. Shea butter. Oh, I love a bit of shea butter. Shea butter enhances your natural complexion so you can wear it alone or mix with makeup. We're not doing that today because we're doing full face of makeup, but let's try this on the high points of the face. Oh my goodness. That is very, very effective. Right, I'm going to go in with my fingers. Yeah, why the hell not? I'm not going to go too heavy. Wow. I'm going to just do it on the high points.
Tonight we're running on the right track. I know we never gonna look.
That works, and it works on top of the foundation, which is refreshing because quite a lot of the time I worry about liquid products on top of matte products, foundations, water-based products. That is a really beautiful glow. Do you know what? That's so subtle that you could actually kind of go over the entire face. Let's find a little brush that I can do that with. Right, here we go. I'm going to use a very, very soft brush, and I'm just going to see if I can add a little bit more. Wow, that is lovely. I'm going to have a little play because this isn't too dramatic. That works, hey? But should we try the end of the nose? A little bit of the high points just on the head.
Fun in doing what you're told. I don't mind even though I lose control.
I love that. I've just now kind of created a very, very glowy, dewy face. That is a nice highlighter. Very, very nice. You know, when it can actually almost look like glitter. This doesn't do this. This kind of just gives you that natural sheen. This might be too sheeny for some people, but I just wanted to show you that that is the kind of effect that it's giving. And I think that's really, really, really pretty. Right, we're going to move on to blusher because actually I went for the liquid blush as well, which I think is going to just complement each other massively. As you know, I love the colour peach, so I went for Peach Dreams. I do think they also have like a pale peach or a baby peach, but this is actually the most peachiest one of them all, so I'm going to try this. So this is in 040 Peach Dreams.
I know that everything will be alright when we dance and we fall.
There you go. Oh wow. Right, I've actually just tried to wipe that little bit off and it stained my finger. It's got a lot of stain power. Thank God I now know that. I'm going to work with this quite fast and I won't use my fingers. This is another Real Techniques. This is in 206. I think this is considered a contour brush. You use the brush for whatever you want to use it for. Right, I'm going to go straight in. I'm just going to pop a little bit on and work pretty fast. Yes, you have to work with it fast. It literally won't budge. Like after about 5 dabs, it's there. It's there for good. Now, you know I love blusher, but I'm going to take this nice and slowly.
Spending time reminiscing of where it used to be, not letting go when I want to. Wishing I'd be all alone.
Yep, the key is to definitely move quite fast with this blusher. Working really nicely with the highlighter, as you can see, and it's not separating, and it's just very, very glowy. That is a really natural, pretty colour. Don't need a lot, and you need to move it quite quickly. I'm gonna go in a little bit with a little bit more.
Searching after miracles.
See how fast I have to move with this. That's a nice product. Just bear in mind that you don't need a lot, and you do need to work quite fast with it. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm actually going to wipe this off the back of my hand and see it has stained the back of my hand. That just shows you it is highly pigmented. I've scrubbed that and you can still see it. So I might have blusher on next week. I work really fast with my makeup anyway, so that does not bother me at all. I love the colour. I think it's really natural. I am loving this highlighter. This highlighter just looks so glowy and natural. The colour of the foundation, I am really, really chuffed so far. At this point, I'd be normally reaching for bronzer, but I was not impressed with the bronzers at all. And just kind of tell when I looked at it that it probably wasn't going to be right. So on this occasion, the only product I'm going to use in this makeup review that isn't 17 is the bronzer. So bear with me. I'm just going to go grab my favourite. You know, not a makeup review goes by without me having to promote this, because this is W7's Honolulu. Yes, I'm going to use it in this review because no, I don't have a bronzer. Right, there you go, done. Let's move on to some eyes. Even many, many years ago, I never tried any of their eye products. So today I'm using their Precise Definition Tinted Gel, and I've also got the Brow Define Duo. Now, there's 010, 020, 030 and 040, I believe. And again, I believe that the brow gel also came in 4 or 5 different colours. So this is the one that I went for. Now, obviously, this was before I actually dyed my brows. They don't need a huge amount, but what I might do is just fill in a little bit of this space up here. That eyebrow dye has done an absolutely fab job. So I've just noticed these are made in Poland. I don't think I've ever seen those 3 words together, made in Poland. There we are. This is the wax, this is the lighter shade powder. I'm just going to use this to kind of almost fill in those kind of little gaps there. Didn't actually brush it through, I actually just kind of almost placed it and stamped it on, and that is literally all it needs. And you can see it's just a little bit more defined up the top. I'll go in on the other side. As I've said a million times, eyebrows are sisters, not twins. Right, I'm going to go in with a little bit of wax now as well, because this is supposed to set it. I don't normally use like brow wax, but I will give it a go. It's kind of congealing the hairs together, and if you can see that one, I can just kind of push it up with the wax and it kind of stays there, so I guess that's good. But me being completely honest with you, this is a process I probably wouldn't do. I'd literally colour my brows and then crack on with the day. I'm sure brow wax is somebody's saviour somewhere. Right, so that is that duo. I wouldn't say it's any better than any other product. It does a job. My eyebrows were all right anyway, so I'm probably not the best person to have tested it out. But let's try this bad boy. So this is probably going to be more of a me thing. So this is their Precise Definition Tinted Gel. Well, it just kind of brushes through the brows. It kind of gives it a little bit of a sheen as well. I think probably if I hadn't already coloured in my brows, this would just be a really great kind of everyday bish bash bosh. Just kind of quickly in the morning, put a little bit of darken up my brows and let's go type thing. This is a product I'll definitely be using. It's just that you can't really see the benefit of it because I've already done my brows. So this is in 030. Right. Let's get on to eyeshadow palettes. So I believe they have 4 different eyeshadow palettes like this, and they all have 9 colours inside. Normally I go for the honeys or the nudes or the browns or the neutrals, but I thought no, let's really test it. I have many greens in different palettes. I don't actually have a specific kind of green look palette. That is a very, very interesting and exciting palette for me. A lot of these eyeshadows, you put them on and they're kind of gone. So I'm really hoping that these palettes pack a punch. On the reviews it says they do. They're intense colours and they stay. So let's give this a little go. I am just going to dip in, have a play. I'll fast forward and you'll see the end result. It does pack a punch, and this is actually a pastel colour, so I wasn't expecting it to give too much. Wow, okay, impressed so far. This little greenie here in the corner is definitely glittery, so we're going to try and pump some of this. Just want to warm it up a little bit in the inner part of the eye. I'm going to go in with this colour. Absolutely love this colour. It's kind of an emerald green. I'm going to go into the crease of the lid. So hopefully this will all blend it in quite nicely. So you're just kind of feeling in where the bone is, just on the top there. Place the colour in. Don't get too scared at this point. Now I'm adding a little bit of warmth, which I always do, just to kind of blend in the colours that I'm using into the eyelid. Then what we're going to do is we're going to bring around the green, which is this kind of emerald green here, and maybe even the darker kind of, there's a real dark kind of forest green down there. I might bring that underneath the eyes now, just to kind of bring the whole kind of greeniness look together. I really want to try this beautiful kind of blue in the middle. This looks like it could be a glitter as well. I've got a little bit of glitter in my eye, I'm not gonna lie. Those pigments are insane, and if that's the green palette, then I'm sure all the other palettes are going to be highly pigmented as well. Right, I'm going to see if I can do a little bit more blending and finish off this look. A really impressive palette for £5. The pigments are really good. Let's hope the colour stays. I'm assuming they will because they're strong. Colours look so much more vibrant in my mirror than they do on the monitor. So I really hope you're getting the full effect. Right, we've got eyeliner. So this is their Eye Flicks pen. The one I wanted had a really thin, flexible end to it. So I really kind of wanted to try that and maybe give it a flick. It's probably a blessing in disguise because I am not good at flicks. Got it in black. It says it's a quick drying, which we've learned from this brand already, so that is the end there. But I'm going to do what I normally do, which is just literally line the top lid. I think that worked damn good considering it was climbing over mountains of glitter. Yeah, I might be a bit of a convert, so we will see. Watch this space. It's good and it's literally a couple of quid. Right, let's move on to mascara. Now, this is quite exciting because, as you know, I've got it here. This is my favourite, all-time favourite mascara. It's not cheap. It's by Hourglass. It's called Unlocked, which is Instant Extensions Mascara. It is a microfiber brush. I've mentioned this to you before. I much prefer the microfiber brushes as opposed to the the natural bristles. It's just a personal preference. Everyone's different. But anyway, this is my all-time favorite. I didn't expect them to have a mascara that had a microfiber brush, but they did. So I'm super excited to try this. Now, I think in total they have like 5 different types of mascara with varying ones, and they claim to do varying things: curling, lifting, defining, lengthening, volumizing. Anyway, I just went for the wand that I wanted, and this one happens to be Extreme Extension Lengthening Mascara. Fat old mascara bottle. This is their microfiber brush. We could have, they look identical. It's dupe time. Let's give it a go. Oh my god. Wow, it's super black. It's gliding on amazingly. It's going right down to the root. Wow, wow, wow. I think I've just found a dupe for my very, very expensive Hourglass mascara. Shut the front door. It is gliding through my lashes. It's going right down to the root. It's jet black. Oh my giddy. It might even be better. Let's try the bottom lashes. Oh my god, I'm so happy right now. And it hasn't dried either, so you can go over and do a second coat. Oh my god, I'm actually so excited. This is like Christmas to me. If I find a mascara that can beat my Hourglass mascara, oh my gosh, and it's what, like 6 times cheaper? I'm in love. I'm actually in love. This is an honest, truthful review. That mascara is as good as the Hourglass Unlocked. I can't believe I'm actually saying that. Although it's not as beautiful as this, it's better. Right, let's move on to, that's literally made my week. Let's move on to lips. Now, oh my goodness, they have cream lips, they have matte lips, and they have this new kind of high shine lip crayon. I didn't go for any of the lip crayons. I have plenty of those, and I'm sure, I'm going to pop a picture here, I'm sure that if that's the type of thing that you like, just slightly tinted, go for it, because there's a nice array of colours. However, I really wanted to try out the lipsticks, so I've gone for some wacky colours. So in the matte lip, I've gone for this one, which is in Chili Red. Oh my goodie. Now with that, I bought this lip liner. It's in Scarlet, and from their cream lip collection, I got Bright Pink. That is the Bright Pink, and with that, I got this liner in Purple. And then I didn't want to leave without picking up one of their nudes. This one's called Blushing Nude, but the lip liners were just too pinky, and when you've got something that's kind of more of a beigey nude, you don't want a pinky liner. So anyway, I'm going to use my own liner for this. There we go. That is in Blushing Nude. That's a really nice nude, actually. Really like that. This is actually in matte, but it does feel creamy. It doesn't feel dry. So that I like a lot. Right, let's try the pinky. It's not a colour I'd go to, especially with the green eye. It's a sheeny, moisturising lipstick. That lip liner really goes with it, which is great. If this is your kind of colour, then it's a fab duo. So that's that colour. Let's try, last but not least, this Chili Red. I think this is probably the colour I'm going to love. I really hope. I'm not being funny, but these lip liners are insane. Always looks really odd before you put any lipstick on. Right, so this is the Chili Red in the matte lip. Wow, that is an insane red. I can see why they called it chili red, because it certainly has like a orangey undertone to it, but it certainly is the same color. It's super creamy, super moisturizing, really, really wow. That is a wow lip color. I'm going to touch up my face a bit, a little bit more blusher. Can you see how it's kind of just dissipated into the skin? Now I've got other colors fighting it. And then we're going to try out these bad boy lashes, which I cannot wait. I'm going to stick you in fast forward and we'll do this super quick.
Watch me under the light, so keep me in your sight, 'cause I can do this all night.
I've just realised that I picked up a navy blue eyeliner and I do want to try it, so I'm going to kind of just put it maybe in the waterline or a little bit on the edge. Let's give it a go. Look at that. Barely have to touch the burger, as I call it, and it is off. Wow, wow, wow.
Any man, close your eyes, follow the sound.
That's an insane eyeliner. It comes off immediately. Wow, I don't really know what to say. This could be a high-end makeup review. It's not everybody's cup of tea, but I'm trying out all of these products for you. Let's move on to doing these lashes and then we're done. This is a brand called Eyelash Emporium. They have sent me, or rather their PR company have sent me these 4 products. Now, these are all cruelty-free. They are vegan. It's faux mink. And then this is the magic. So this is their 2-in-1 Studio Strip Lash Adhesive Eyeliner. I really hope this works. Wing it, lash it, work it, work it. I'm going to give it a good shake up first. There we go. Shake the adhesive eyeliner pen and allow 3 to 5 minutes for the liquid to saturate the tip before use. So it says line your lashes to the desired look. So obviously I'm kind of going over the liner that I've already put on, but if it works over this liner, then it's damn good. Let's go for Dusk Till Dawn. These look really, really fluffy and lush. Apparently they are reusable for up to 20 times and you just pull it out. So this is actually a nice little protective case, because if you are going to reuse them, which you should do, you want them protected. Right, so there we have the fluffy lashes. There we go. And that is how much I lose. So now I've cut that one, I'm going to cut the other one equally. Right, so that has been 30 seconds now. So I'm going to literally line my lids as I would normally do. I'm actually going to try and apply it with this applicator. Am I dreaming? Have I just applied lashes literally in one fell swoop? Okay, rewind. It takes me ages to put lashes on. What the hell? Right, this could be a fluke. So on to eye number 2. Okay, I've just done exactly the same on the other side. Was it a fluke? Was it not a fluke? It just stuck. Did you just witness that? Because I think you did. That is absolutely insane. That is going to be a blimmin' game changer. And they feel properly stuck on, if you know what I mean by that. Guys, I'm impressed. I've been too impressed today. This has been a good video to come back with. Let's take these clips out and see what's going on. Right, so there we have it. That is a full face of 17 eyelashes by the Eyelash Emporium. I am super chuffed. Pigments of the eyeshadows, the mascara, hello Dupe for the hourglass, the foundation. I love it when it comes together like this. This has been seriously a long day. These makeup videos take their time, I can tell you. I hope you're pleased that 17 is back in Boots. If any of these products tickle your fancy, they will all be linked down below for you. You can tell I've been here all day because the sun is now completely streaming in the studio. Okay, I'm going to love you and leave you. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you need any more information of any of the products that I've used today, the foundation, the mascara, you have to get. It will all be down below in the description box. If you fancy a pair of these eyelashes, which I really recommend, wow, you witnessed it. I love them. I will link those down below as well. And until next Friday, take care, stay safe, and I'll see you then.